Welcome everybody to another exciting night of Tech Thursday. I am your host, Akeem Saunders, and tonight it's all about mastering live streaming. Yes, we are in very uncertain times. We are in a new norm. We have to social distance. We have to wear masks. We are on limited hours, where we can move about. And guess what? We believe here at Saunders Consultants, but we are powered by but this is Tech Thursday, powered by Saunders Consultants, believe that live streaming is the way to go, right? And more so, not just live streaming, but now mastering live streaming during these certain times. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to us. Please go ahead, like and share this video. We do appreciate you guys tuning in. Please feel free to ask questions in the comments section. Ask the questions, add comments. If you feel that we miss out some information, please let us know in the comment section. So we'll be sure now to address them, or even now to bring them to light for the larger audience. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's show. And it's all about mastering live stream. And we do have somebody with us in studio tonight. Yeah, we ain't really following the 6 feet apart. But anyway, y'all will see after we come back from this short introduction what it's all about. But hey, if you haven't met me for the first time, or if you don't know who I am, my name is Akeem Saunders. I am the host for Tech Thursday, and Tech Thursday is all about technology in the Bahamas and bridging the gap and ensuring person or allowing persons to understand what is happening in the 242 and how technology affects you. So thank you so much. If this is our first time meeting, we hope that you guys follow us. We're live streaming on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. So any of the pages, we thank you. Leave a comment section so we'll know exactly where you guys. Matter of fact, let us know where you guys are watching from. But anyway, enough of me. You guys will see a whole lot more of me as the show progresses. But we'll be right back after the short intro. Hey! I told y'all I had a surprise.
May, my darlings. And,
Now, who are you?
I was just going to do that. If you didn't mind. You're stealing. I keep telling y'all, he likes to steal my thunder.
As I continue to share this video while
Nonetheless, I am Catherine Saunders, the co-host and producer of Tech Thursday. And as Akeem Saunders, I call him Mr. Tech, as he would alluded in the intro. For all of you guys who are new to Tech Thursday, and you may be wondering where these fabulous people are, who they are. We are basically tech gurus in the industry. We have been around for the past, Saunders Consultants actually. The show Tech Thursday has been around for the past 3 years. And Saunders Consultants, we've been in the IT industry in the Bahamas for the past 7, 8 years. And we decided to do a technology show in the Bahamas to sort of bridge the gap that we saw that was happening in the 242. So hopefully we give out tips on the show, and during every show we hope that all of our viewers would use our tips. And what we're doing tonight is we're looking at mastering live streaming, because everybody doing this. Hi, Mr. Pratt. We've realized that hi, Miss Gabrielle. I gotta put a mistress on that. We've realized that we've been watching a whole.
Yeah, it's the wife with the 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to do a 6 feet apart with the wife.
Anyways, back to technology. We've been watching, because of this pandemic, we've been watching high. So you like the frame, or do you like me in the frame? Let's say that.
No. They
But anyway, we've been noticing the huge and the overwhelming need for live streaming because of social distancing. COVID-19 has done, I don't know, whammy on us. So we have been noticing there's a lot of live streaming production companies just popping up out of the blue. I just said it the blue, but just popping up. And, we do what we do. We critique a lot. So what we decided to do, instead of critiquing, we would help a lot of the live streamers out there, the professional ones and the non-so-professional ones. So that's what today's show is about. We're going to show you how to master your technique and what you have. It may not be that it's so bad, but there's some things that we notice that you could improve on. Again, we here in the 242 want to improve our industry, what we have here.
And Sanders Consultants is all about helping you do just that.
Yeah, we really do want to help, because at the end of the day, what you put out there on social media, it's going to last forever and eternity.
And never.
Yeah, so we also want you to know that, hey, you're in a global market now. Sometimes you feel in the Bahamas, ain't nobody watching. You'll be surprised who's watching, who's going to be like, I wonder who that Tech Thursday company is. Whenever the borders open, coming over, they'll probably do my live stream. So we want to help you master your gifts, what you have. And we hope that you will use our tips. And if you have questions, we're a consultant company. We can help you to improve what you do. So we hope you guys listen attentively to our tips we're going to give tonight and use them, So you don't have to have all the lights and all the cameras, but we'll help you out as best as we can.
And guess what, persons? I messed up just now. Yeah, I did. My mic was off. Believe it or not. But hey, it's all about mastering live streaming and making sure that you guys don't make the same mistakes, or if you make the mistakes that we make, how to quickly adapt and resolve them. Yeah, I just realized that just now.
He didn't. It was intentional. He just wanted you guys to see certain things.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's live. It's not pre-recorded. It's live. Like, again, if you guys have any questions, any concerns, let us know in the comment section so we can bring it up and address them as we progress.
So, and also, our fellow live streamers, if you're out there, ask questions. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to make you less of a live streamer. Huh?
Antonio Gibson said, good evening, all.
Good evening, Gibson. So we want you guys, if you have questions, we're going to help you with it. If you use a particular software, we're getting into all of that. We're going to help you improve the best we can within the limited time that we have to assist you. Other than that, you can reach out to us and we can help you for a little cost. But nonetheless, so are we going to a break, or what are we going to do?
Yeah, so we'll be back right after a short commercial break. All right. Just so you all know, this is live. So we're playing commercials live, we're switching live, we're bringing up comments live. Everything is live. Again, if you guys are just viewing or just joining us, welcome. Tonight's show is all about mastering live streaming. A lot of persons like that.
You will have your black belt after you finish watching. You'll have your black belts in live streaming after you follow our tips.
Watch it, sensei. All right, so again, stop us at any time if you have a question or if you want to chime in. Let us know in the comment section.
It's an interactive show.
Yeah.
Like for our new viewers, you can view our old videos. You know, we live on 6 pillars of eyes, and one of the eyes is interaction. So we're not here just to talk to you, which and we can all day and all night, but it's it's there. That's good. He's pointing at himself.
What?
That's good.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Anyway, it's an interactive show, so if you have a question, we'll answer it for you.
All right, so without further ado, let us... Oh, before we get started, we have our sponsors. Tonight's show is sponsored by Sanders Consultants. Sanders Consultants implement IT solutions that fit. So if you have any IT needs, any IT concerns, or you have an idea and don't know how to go about getting that solution sorted out, contact Sanders Consultants. They implement IT solutions that fit. Tonight's show is also sponsored by Live. Did you hear about their Liberty 45? Why? Why didn't you hear? Listen, they have released a new package that fits all needs. I believe that the Liberty 45 fits everybody's need. So if you're looking to stay in communication this weekend, before the lockdown, make sure that you either check their Live app or stop into one of the Live stores to get your Liberty 45 or anywhere where Live is being sold. Thank you, Live, for sponsoring Tech Thursday. Tonight's show is also sponsored by Bahamas IPTV and Communication Solutions. Listen, I just spoke to the proprietors of Bahamas IPTV, and they indicated that they're giving away a free one-day subscription on IP of their service. Whether or not you have a Fire Stick, whether or not you need, you currently have a Fire Stick, whether or not you currently have a smart TV that's able now to download their app, or just give them a call at 557-2778 and tell Gerard I say hook you up with that one-day free subscription, and guess what? Get your feet wet with thousands and thousands and thousands of channels all day. You locked down anyway. What you can do? Watch TV? Yeah. Contact Bahamas IPTV and Communication Solutions. And guess what? They have a big announcement next month. They have a big giveaway scheduled for next month. So you guys continue to follow Tech Thursday to hear that big reveal of what Bahamas IPTV and Communication Solution is doing as relates to helping you overcome this COVID-19. Thank you, Bahamas IPTV and Communication Solutions, for sponsoring Tech Thursday. All right.
I know you guys are waiting for me to come back on. But yeah, trust me, Bahamas IPTV Solution, we on this lockdown. You need to binge watch a series you haven't. It's a very good option.
If I get into that, then we can lose
Yeah.
Because I almost didn't know how outside look the other day. All right. So tonight we're talking about mastering live streaming. And yes, we're in these new norms.
Peculiar times.
Yes, these very peculiar times. 1 minute you could go outside, the next minute you can't. Yeah. But guess what? As long as you have access to the internet, you have a camera, you have good audio and internet, you can just create a live stream. But you want to make sure that that live stream is done professionally or close enough to professional standard. Because I can tell you, there are some horrible live streams. But we'll get into that to make sure that you guys, when you guys go live, you are following or you are aiming to make sure that your live stream is at a mastery level.
And before we really get in, you would want to do this especially for those who are selling a product. You want to make sure that it looks professional.
Why are you jumping ahead of our conversation?
Go ahead.
Why
I just want them to know how important it is. And this isn't only just going live stream and talking about how your day was, but go ahead.
Yeah, we can get to that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we'll be discussing, well, let me let Catherine take this over.
These are the points that we're going to be discussing. Before you go live, the things you need to do.
Really?
The gear.
Go ahead.
the gear and equipment you're going to need, the software / hardware that you could use, and we're going to talk about the benefits of live streaming during the show.
Again, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to let us know in the comment section. All right, so we ready?
We're ready.
All right, before you go live.
Well, this is a step, okay? So,
These are steps.
right, these are steps that you want to take.
Or
And
some of the steps.
because you don't want to be going live, then you know, some people they flipping their phone and trying to see what angle.
So what's the first step?
Prepare yourself before you go live. And the preparation, choose whether you will shoot your video vertically or horizontally.
Especially with the cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes persons start off shooting a live stream like this, and then in the middle, then they switch up, and
you'll be
like,
Oh.
yeah, you twisting your head and doing all kind of nonsense, and the person get their finger all in the way, and
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
can do your own tests. You know, choose whether you're gonna do your video vertically or horizontally. Check your background, people.
yeah,
That is very important because if you don't do that, you'll be picking up a whole lot of stuff in your background that you don't want people to see. That ain't cool. And make a plan. So, you know, I'm a person, I like to put pen to paper, which I get fussed a lot with. But I like to put pen to paper and you jot down the steps so you can make sure until you become an expert.
or not even really the steps, but the points of what you want to discuss.
Yeah, well, I was kidding.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So jot down your plan and follow it, and it should be smooth because with live streaming, sometimes you can be taken away by the whole discussion. Somebody come and say something and you going off course real fast. You know, so make a plan. And decide when you will go live. So we had that same situation this evening, people. As you know, the show starts at 8 o'clock. But about an hour ago, there was an announcement that we would have the Right Honorable.
He ain't the right. Get it right.
Is it?
He's not the right.
What is? Oh, it's Right Honorable, eh?
He is not right.
What is it?
He is the most honorable.
Well, the most honorable.
Right. He ain't right.
Sorry, was having a live stream. So I was there like, you know what?
He's addressing the nation.
Yeah, he's addressing the nation. And I was
Right.
like, you know what? Let's do this at 8:30 because, and you know what? No, we decided when we're going live, and we're going live at 8. So
Right. I mean, even on top of that, you guys expect us to go live at 8 because we said we were going live at 8 o'clock. You know, so you might have other events that's going to
Pop up.
or even be scheduled the same time you're going to go live. But at the same token, if you're offering value to persons of interest, then do just that. If you, especially with the last one, if you promoted your event ahead of time, persons expect when you set a time that you go live at that particular time.
not being in time.
No, not being. If you do that, no, sir, no. So yeah,
The first tip
before you go live,
these are some of the tips you should be following.
yeah, or have in consideration.
Yeah. So now we're going to look at the different gears. So, you know, going live, you talk about technology. There are many different, we're using the word gear, that you can use. One being the camera.
Yeah, you have to have a camera.
Well, you know, we had a discussion about this. And I was like, your phone, and he's like, well, the
It's still
phone
a
has
camera.
a camera. Like, he was being all like. Anyway, so if you're live streaming, yes, you need a camera. Because
Yeah.
I don't know how else
You can live stream
you can live stream without a camera.
unless
so,
you're doing a podcast.
but that's not live stream.
No,
That's what it's called, streaming.
right.
And you definitely need a computer. Not a, I mean,
Low end computer.
I was going to say like an iPad or something.
You can use an iPad.
I don't like when I do that. But anyway, neither here nor there.
But then again, the iPod, if you use the iPod and the camera on the iPod, then technically the iPod is the camera. So, I mean, so yeah, so it's
No, I mean from the computer aspect.
you know, well, there is a technology called the Sling Studio, and I was trying to, for the life of me, while I was putting this together, trying to figure out the name of it, and then just now it popped up. But the Sling Studio uses an iPod to control all the cameras, etc., etc. I haven't used it. I know somebody that used it, and he said that he loved it. As a matter of fact, I know two persons, and both of them said that they love it, but I've never tested it because.
To each his own.
Yeah.
And then when you talk about gear, you have to be considerate of your audio. That's very important.
No, as relates to live streaming,
Yeah.
audio is very important.
What did I say?
As relates to your gear.
Well, I mean, it's a part of the gear.
Yes, audio is very, very important, people. Very important. Why is it important? Say what?
I tried to pretend like my audio wasn't working.
Why is audio important?
Because you need to hear people. You need to hear what they're saying.
You need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because naturally we just nosy. But guess what? No, all fun and jokes aside, right? Having a good audio allows your audience to follow exactly what's happening. For instance, right? And I'm not hitting nobody because we believe in the creep, crawl, walk, run method, right? We believe in that. So a lot of persons, they'll take out their cell phone. Let's say it's a church service, right? They'll take out their cell phone and they would set up, they'll go live. And guess what? The audio might be sounding good inside the room or inside the church or wherever they are.
Auditorium.
The auditorium or
That's
wherever they are.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, that microphone is not designed to capture all of that. So when they come through on the live, it sounds very muffled. And it sounds very muffled because it has so much competing ambient noise, the drums, the music. If you
Your
have
cousin next to you telling you see how she dressed.
right, and then even the audio coming from the speakers is very muffled. So whenever you go live, try to make sure that you have a very clean feed. If you're going to use a cell phone or some other device, make sure you have a clean feed of audio coming directly into wherever you're going to live stream, because your phone microphone is not designed for that. It's designed for close proximity in order for the person to hear you, etc., etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. Good night, Mr. Gabriel.
Good night.
Thanks for tuning in. All right. Lights. Oh, for the life of me. For the life of me, people go live and they go live in dark areas. Why? Why? We want to see. We want to hear and we want to see what's going on. So you have to think or be considerate of having lights inside your setup as relates to live streaming.
And in proper lighting, because
Proper
every
lighting.
setting is different
Right,
and requires different lighting.
right.
So, not no candle.
No. LED lights. Oh, yeah, LED lights. Use LED lights. They don't burn heat. You could have them close to you, and you won't start sweating because they're not. They you could touch them while they're on. So.
Oh, Junior God is saying, "Hi, first time listener."
Thanks. Who does?
Junior God.
Thanks for tuning in, Junior God.
Yeah.
Let me see if I
You need to pull it up. Pull it up. Yeah.
There we go. Thank you so much, Junior God.
And if you have any
If you have
questions-
any questions, please be sure to let us know. Let us know in the comment section, and we'll be able to show our answer.
Are you a live streamer? Are you a live streamer?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know.
So teach me your tricks, Mr. Gabriel. I don't know if you can teach. Listen, you so good and fast at what you learn. when we check, we have a Tech Thursday 242B. You will be giving us tips. But we'll do our best.
We'll do our best.
We'll do our best.
All right.
Okay.
The next important gear relates to live stream. It's very important.
This might have been first, but we didn't want to be like prejudiced.
Make sure you have good internet, eh?
Good internet access.
Listen.
What does he says?
Listen.
Not a live streamer. Not a live streamer yet. Listen, not yet. But we can make sure you're one. Not yet. Soon.
Soon. All right. Well, hopefully you follow our mastering tips as you get into live streaming and then be able to produce some professional live streams. Thanks for tuning in. Matter of fact, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more tips.
Yeah.
Right. So, internet. For the life of me, people have good internet. Don't be
trying to get the neighbor.
stealing from your neighbor and then trying to go live and this, that, next thing. And then all of a sudden the feed is breaking up. It keep on buffering.
And then you say Dorian passing, that's a win. No, that ain't a win. Yeah. That's poor internet. It's poor internet connection. So, yeah.
Please have a strong internet connection. It's very important.
Yeah, most people argue this is probably the most important aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is the last one that's related to gear is monitor. And what do we mean by monitor? You want to be able to monitor yourself if you're doing an interview or you're trying to tell a story yourself. You want to make sure that you can see how you look inside of the camera.
If you look fabulous. Yeah.
Right. So make sure that you have a monitor. It could be you could be holding up the phone to yourself using the front view camera, and you're able to see yourself. Make sure that you line yourself up. Make sure that frame yourself up properly inside of the camera view. So you provide yourself a good professional look.
And the important thing with having a monitor is you can actually see what people are seeing, because sometimes, you know, we think something is going to look a certain way, but in reality, on the screen, it looks sort of
different.
Yeah. And if you see it, you can know, hey, I need more lighting, or I need to reduce some lighting, or hold on, this coming, why is the feed coming in this way? So we always suggest having a monitor, investing in it. I mean, you know, live streaming in general, we want everybody to know, like, you know, Mr. Tech up there would have mentioned, you know, the creep, crawl, walk. You know, I probably said it wrong, but we all know what he's trying to say.
Creep, crawl,
walk and
run. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we all know it is a costly venture.
Live streaming is very expensive. It all depends. It all depends. However, it all depends on however the level in which you want to produce live streams, right? So even if you want to, and we did a show on this a few years ago, as relates to, as relates to 4 steps of live streaming. If you're streaming from your cell phone, if you're streaming from your computer, if you're streaming from a computer that you also work from to do like Word documents, emails, etc., or you have a studio designated to just providing professional live streams. So those are the 4 steps, but each of those steps require, depending on your level, additional gear that can assist or enhance your live stream. So if you're using a cell phone, you could also get a lapel mic that plugs into your cell phone, and to be able now to, on a light, a little light stand, even a tripod to put the camera on so the footage isn't shaky, this and next thing. And guess what? If you don't talk, and you have a proper background, and you have proper lighting, etc., nobody would know that you're using your cell phone. You know, because you have semi-professional gear.
Except for somebody I know. Go ahead.
We live.
Because I know live.
We live.
We have a question we're going to answer in a second.
So I mean, at the end of the day, it all depends on how much you are willing to invest and the quality in which you want to do that. And each level you could add on to make sure that the stream is professional. Let's get this comment. You want to read the comment?
Good night. 2 camera setup. Do you need any special gear? Elaborate.
Yeah, you want to elaborate on that? Because for 2 camera setup, you need all of the things that we mentioned in the gear list above just now. So let's see if I can go back to the gear list.
Oh, now, when we use the word camera now, there are many types of cameras. Okay? Lots of it.
So for a 2 camera setup, you need the cameras, you need both your cameras, you need a computer, you need audio source, you need lighting, you need internet. You may be able to get away with but might not need to get away with a confidence monitor, depending on what you're looking to do. But these are the gears that you need as relates to producing a quality 2 camera setup. We have some more. Well, that's actually the gear side of things. But as we progress, you can see that to accomplish what you're trying to do, you need a little bit more stuff than that as well. But they're coming up.
So we have a comment.
What's the comment?
It's there.
How much? For Catherine?
Priceless. Priceless. But we all know Joanne is loaded, so we could stock it to her.
Ashley Gibson said we are streaming to Facebook and YouTube platforms. Well, we're actually doing that now. We are actually streaming to 2 Facebook platforms, or 2 Facebook pages and 2 YouTube pages. So currently we are streaming to Sanders Consultants Facebook, Tech Thursday Facebook, Sanders Consultants YouTube, Tech Thursday YouTube, right now.
Yeah, live.
Yeah, it's live. So we're doing 4 streams simultaneously right now.
So Ashley said we are streaming. So are you a streamer, Ashley? Are you a live streamer? Are you a local live streamer, or you're outside of the 242? Let people know.
Yeah, let us know. All right. So software. So Prince has some software now to make all that happen, because even though you have a computer, you now need a software or multiple softwares, or however you want to do it, to go ahead now and produce a live stream. So the most commonly used software in the industry, and I'm going to be biased, I don't like it, I don't use it. I start off with it on our very first stream, and then after that, that was it. But it's called Open Broadcast Software, and it is free.
OBS.
Yeah, it's the short term is OBS. It's free. It has a lot of useful features. However, what we were looking to do as Tech Thursday, it didn't meet our needs at the time. But it's very good. A lot of persons are using it, especially a lot of gamers. A lot of churches are also using it. They have a need for it, and they see that it works for them.
Ashley made a comment.
Hold on. Get another comment. So Ashley says, first time listener also. I'm a live streamer for a church. We start off with OBS, but looking for a simpler software.
Well, first of all, welcome first time listener. Yay!
Right, and so like Ashley indicated, what I just finished saying was, they start off with OBS, but now looking for a simpler software, because OBS can be a little cumbersome, if you will. Yeah.
Yeah,
but it's free. It's free.
But we're all learning free.
Yeah. So another option or another alternative would be Wirecast. Ycast is another live streaming software.
And then C-Split.
XSplit and vMix.
Yeah. I mean, there are other ones. There are more out there.
Yeah, but these are the most common set of softwares.
And we want you to use what you like. But not because we like it or you see it on the screen, we're saying like, oh, these are the only ones in the world. No. But
These are the most common set.
Right. You know, and see what works for you, you know?
Right.
So OBS doesn't work for Ashley, but it may work for other people. So.
Surely don't work for us. All right.
Our bias.
So they are software-based solutions. A hardware-based that is most commonly used is Blackmagic. Yeah, it has a negative connotation if you into the woo stuff. But
I didn't even notice that. Like, you deep. I didn't even notice that. I was like, Blackmagic design? Like.
Yeah. So Blackmagic have a lot of hardware products that be able now to assist you with your live streams. They have what they call hardware encoders, whereby it's a software encoder, etc., etc. But Blackmagic is one of the leading companies for hardware-based solutions for live streaming, right? A lot of persons swear by Blackmagic. It's fine. A lot of persons who first got in the industry start off with Blackmagic because Blackmagic has been around from yonder.
Yonder.
Yonder, right? And they're actually pretty good. We don't quite use them here at Sanders Consultants, but
to each his own again.
to each his own, right?
Mm-hmm. So we're just talking about, we don't want to. This is just a general way to master live streaming, and we're just giving you the tips like hardware, software.
Right.
It's up to you to decide what you're going to use, and these are the steps to become a master.
Yeah.
I was trying to sound all like Asian-y people, but it didn't work out.
Yes, grasshopper.
Yes. Yes, Sensei. So.
Hold on. There's something missing. 1 minute. Sorry.
That's what we were on our last slide.
Oh, it did not pull over. Okay, it did not pull over.
So.
It's live, eh?
It's live. Things happen. So now, you guys probably wondering, oh, this live streaming. Everybody talking about live streaming. What's so important with live streaming? We've been for the past 3 years been harping on technology and just the importance of technology. Sorry, Mr. Tech, want to say something? No?
I mean, I just want to get into the benefits.
Yeah, this is leading into the benefits.
Oh,
anyway.
let's jump in.
Wholesale. Evening, like y'all like, wholesale.
Yeah.
But anyway, there are benefits to live streaming. Live streaming is technology. And right now we know what doing too much. Anyway, we all know based with this COVID-19, Corona, this social distancing.
Yeah, we can't be up in one another's faces. We can't be so close to one another. A lot of places are closed. A lot of persons are limiting the amount of persons that can attend, for instance, funerals, weddings, etc. So the benefits of live streaming is you can either attend in person or you can attend online. And so you have that virtual experience as if you were in person to an event, providing persons that the live stream is done professionally, right? When COVID-19, and this is a shameless plug, but when COVID-19 first hit the Bahamas and we was on total lockdown, Sanders Consultants were able to provide live streaming services to a few funerals and allow persons to say their goodbyes virtually.
And one wedding, people.
Yeah, we actually did a wedding, yeah. If you haven't checked it out, it's on our Sanders Consultants YouTube page. But shameless plug, right? But we're able now to allow thousands of persons to say goodbye to their loved ones, their friends, their families, their sisters, their brothers, their uncles, their aunts, virtually during the whole COVID-19. And we did so in a manner that we felt paid tribute to their final resting place, for persons to see their final resting place. And so we did both the funeral, the graveyard and the church service, whether they permitted it, or we just did the graveyard service. And a lot of persons were appreciative of that because, again, there were only so much persons that could have attended.
And, limited by travel too. So.
Right, exactly. And the borders were closed.
Yeah.
So that's a benefit. A second benefit is what you guys are doing with us now. You guys are engaging with us. You guys I'm so appreciative of all you guys who are first time joining us. We hope that this won't be your last. But this is the engagement. This is the human interaction as relates to live streaming. And this is the benefit that we can now experience in these new norms that we face. Secondly, a live stream can be done publicly, which we are now doing now, or if we want to do like a private session.
Y'all know that everybody knew word this season mean Zoom.
Yeah, that Zoom thing, I come into that.
But we're not with the private.
Yeah, I come into that. But private means whether or not we is actually hosting this webinar privately, that you had to pay for it. Although that you might have access to the link, when you come to the link, it's going to ask you to put in a particular code to gain access. So that's what we mean by streaming privately. And so live stream can be done publicly or privately. Another benefit is we could stream to multiple platforms. As we indicated earlier, we're streaming to Facebook and YouTube on both pages simultaneously. And at the end of the day, we are seeking to build a community, right? And we're also seeking to make sure that our brand has an awareness. And so those are some of the benefits as relates to live streaming, do I want to talk with Zoom?
No.
Zoom, for the most part, persons.
I might as well say yes.
Yes, if you
I
had
might as well say yes, and then say no.
But Zoom has a new feature of late, whereby as if you're having a webinar, or if you're having a discussion and you want to be able to share that publicly, Zoom now has this feature where you could now stream to Facebook and YouTube Live, right? Which is pretty cool.
Hold on, but one thing I want to say, benefit, that would help a lot of people. We might not have mentioned it on the slide, but for everybody out there who, this pandemic has caused a lot of people not to work, live streaming can also be a source of income.
Yeah.
So, just don't look at it as I'm going to my phone. You might have a plethora of information stored up. You can do private sessions where people pay to get your information, your knowledge, or to see you prepare a meal that they never knew how to cook. So live streaming has many benefits, monetary and non-monetary benefits that you could use. So, take advantage of the live streaming, and for educational purposes, we're right here giving out tips. So, it's a lot of benefits when it comes to live streaming. That is something put up there.
Yeah. And one of the reasons why we could talk about live streaming or talk about mastering live streaming is because we talk what we live.
And we have a passion for it.
Yeah, and we have a passion for this. And so we've been live streaming for the last 3 years, like Catherine would have indicated.
Professionally.
Yeah, professionally. Well, we started off like doing nonsense or learning it, et cetera, but now as time progressed, we're now able now to produce these and now offer our services to persons that they never imagined that they could even done. Mm-hmm. And so if you're interested also in live streaming, we also provide the equipment, we provide the training, we provide the setup, and we provide the technical support as well.
Yeah.
So again, we're local. We're not away. We're not a foreigner. We're here. You guys see the quality of work which we're doing, and we hope now that more persons will join onto this bandwagon. We're hoping a lot of churches now will be able now the physical building is closed, right? And persons now needs to hear the word of God. And the Bible says that you have to come from the four walls and spread the gospel. And live streaming, in my preview, and Catherine's preview, is live streaming is that answer. Because you might be preaching, let's say at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then somebody need to hear a word 11 o'clock in the night, and you did a live stream, and the audio and the video was good, and they was able actually to hear their word. And guess what? You did that earlier that morning. So live stream has so many benefits, and that's another benefit, whereby you could have reruns, or you could have viewerships after live stream has ended, right? And so you can't get caught up in the numbers. At the end of the day, you have to look at how many persons you impacted by the level of engagement, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. So, any more questions?
Like we said, this is an interactive show. We want to help you to master
Hopefully next
your
week.
craft.
Yep.
Because especially with live streaming, yes, you may be doing it locally, but internationally, they are viewing it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to put yourself out there in a professional manner, because you never know who is viewing your work.
Yep.
Yep.
So if you guys have any more questions after the show, if you guys just tuning in with us, or if you guys have tuned in with us, we thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope that you guys like and share this video. We hope that you guys subscribe to our various channels, whether it be on Facebook or YouTube. And we hope that you guys now can spread the word for us. If you find this to be interesting, or if you know somebody who may be interested, share the video. We're here. We have a whole lot more series to go as relates to a whole lot of technical
we're going to have a special,
sessions.
a hurricane special. You know, we do this every year for our viewers.
You know, we underneath a little impedance storm as we speak,
Yes.
as we are actually live streaming.
But we're going to go over again the importance and the things you can do, how you can use technology to help save a lot of your data and all of that during this hurricane season. We want you guys to prepare in advance. Yeah. So if you guys don't have any more questions, or you don't want to ask it live,
Inbox us.
inbox us, reach out to us. You can see some of the events that we would have live streamed.
Mm-hmm.
What you saw, what you liked. Who knows? Y'all could improve us. Who knows? I don't know if it's possible, but you could try,
I always think it.
Yes, we love
Always.
thinking. So we love your critique. It's gonna make us better, and we hope one day to make you better.
Yep.
So we want to thank you once again for joining us here on Tech Thursday.
All right. So see you guys next week Thursday, same time, same place, for another tech topic. Next week we're talking about hurricanes, right?
Excuse me.
Are we?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's try.
All right. So, okay. So next week is all about hurricanes and technology. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us tonight during Mastering Live Streaming. We hope the information provided. All right. We hope the information provided was beneficial to you guys. If you guys have some more tips that you want to share, let us know in the comment section. Antonio say amazing time. Thank you so much, Antonio. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week Thursday. Good night, everybody, and I don't want that like that. Good night, everybody, and be safe.